Guys, I'm just at the underground car park at Westfield, but look what I found. Look what they got in here. That is a massive machine. Whatever that is huge, but they are hiding it down here. As you can see, they are hiding this massive machine down here underground in the underground car park. You can't get in. That's actually made out of tetratrinite. You cannot get in there, but we're going to try and find a way in. But that is a massive machine that they got hiding down here, and I want to see what it does. That is huge, bro. That is absolutely huge. Something nefarious, bro. See you guys soon.
Aye, well, welcome on today's show, Child of God. I am Y311H. I'll be your host on this episode. What you've just seen is a tip of the iceberg of the great, interesting videos that we have today. My friend, remember our mission is to spread love, peace, honesty, forgiveness, and good vibes to the whole world. Speaking about honesty, this video you've just seen, Child of God, can you rate it on a scale of honesty of 0 up to 10? Tell us what you think about it down below. Let's get to see this more interesting stuff that are coming up.
We have an interesting video coming out of Mexico. This was captured on April 28th, 2025 by a man named Durlis. And there's a couple of things that you need to know. The area that he's filming, there are no loggers, and in fact, they cannot log there. So the idea that a logger is moving a tree is out of the window. Secondly, we've seen this phenomenon before. We call them walking trees, but people have speculated that it may be a Bigfoot or some other unidentified creature moving the tree. We don't know for sure, but this is weird. He literally captured a walking tree that shouldn't have been moving. Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
And Luna, the question the banda Jerea de Bala Ocalito Wataoye. Watao, you know. Bây giờ Jero gì ngõ rồi. Đầu tỏi số lôi hàm Jero bắt đầu lôi. Đầu ảo mà vui. Em mismo lao bạch tế hổ. Thì vậy sao qua tao không?
Look at this tree. This is a moving tree. This is strange. The tree looks like it's moving. It's very tired. What has happened to the tree? Maybe this one was quite stressed. He gives people, is this normal? My God, this is unbelievable. If something like this happened from this side of the world, what?
This was sent in by a man whose wife's co-worker encountered something truly remarkable when he went went hunting last weekend. He was accompanied by a group of dogs, and while they were in the mountains, two of the dogs go missing, and after looking for them, they unfortunately found them both severely injured. When he looked through his rifle's viewfinder, hoping to see what it was that attacked the dogs, he captured this figure. Using his phone's camera, he managed to film it. He states, "I tried to improve the quality of the video, but this is the best that could be obtained." The arms of that creature seemed to be very elongated, thin, and covered with hair. At first I thought it could be another hunter, but after watching the video several times, I am no longer so sure. Watch this. Follow me for your dose of nightmare fuel.
So apparently, if you keep to yourself and you don't bother people, it actually bothers people.
A major red flag in men that's actually normalized in society is a man playing video games. I used to think that this was acceptable growing up, but as I continue to grow old, I just can't seem to justify it. It's like in my mind, a man playing a video game is the equivalent of a grown man coloring in a coloring book. It's like, aren't we just kind of beyond that? It's like, why wouldn't we go outside, shoot a gun, or chop some wood? It's like, I just think that if a hobby isn't either building competence or somewhat leading to personal growth internally, whether it's, physical development, mental development, spiritual development, it's like, why are we even doing it? Like, why are we wasting our time with a video game for a quick dopamine high?
It's almost as if men can't have relaxed fun anymore. I really feel like this is coming from some sort of script that his girlfriend gave him. Guys, it's okay to play video games if that's what you enjoy and it's not overtaking your life. It's also okay for you to individually decide that you don't want to play video games anymore because you want to spend your time doing something else. Look, I grew up playing video games like Final Fantasy, RPG. I spent hours playing. I stopped playing them when I had kids, when I decided to deprioritize it because I wanted to do other things. But I still have relaxed fun, just like most women find ways to have relaxed fun, whether it's going to get nails done, going to the spa, having a walk, going out to dinner or brunch with a girlfriend. I'm just trying to imagine a woman coming on here and saying, I don't go to the spa because I find productive things that actually improves myself or society. Yeah, it just doesn't happen. So guys, if you enjoy video games, keep enjoying them.
Oh man, good web source. That's interesting to hear these other wonderful good web source here. Opinion about video games. You see, both the first person and the second person of different genders. In my case, in my opinion, this one is for entertainment purposes. I think this good waves girl here, our sister, she is talking like she is defending or knows someone that plays video games. Maybe her partner, her friend, or all that. But my friends, you see, all that matters is how you act, how you and how you are heart. You see, we should all be full of good vibes, no matter how we take life. You see, like in this side of the world, hearing things like video games is quite surprising because there is no such things. You see, so just video games. Good vibes shows. I always thought that those were things that only happen in movies. I'm surprised it happens in real life because good vibes shows. How does it go? Anyway, humans live differently. Let's keep watching.
The United States can go around the world, violating the sovereignty of other countries, invading those countries, and doing social engineering at the end of a rifle barrel is a prescription for giant trouble. If you're smart, you stay out of countries like Iraq. You stay out of countries like Afghanistan. When I was young, right, I was in the American military. I was in the American military from 1965 to 1975, which was coterminous with the Vietnam War. And over the course of those 10 years, I watched the United States get battered in Vietnam and lose. We lost the Vietnam War. It was a deeply humbling experience for the American people. And the thing I learned was you do not want to go into a place like Vietnam. It's a prescription for real trouble. The French were there before us. Remember, the French were defeated at the Bien Phu in 1954. De Gaulle told us in 1964 and 1965, don't go in there. We've been there, done that. It did not turn out well. It's not going to turn out well for you. It did not turn out well for us. And then I remember in 1979, the Chinese foolishly invaded North Vietnam, or it was then Vietnam, but the northern part of Vietnam, and they got their snouts whacked. In 1979, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. Most of my colleagues, if not all my colleagues in the national security community, were aghast. Soviets are on the march. This is the end of the world. We have to double the defense budget. We have to do this. We have to do that. I said, you're dead wrong. They just jumped into a giant quagmire. If you're arms racing with the Soviet Union, what you want them to do is try and invade a country like Afghanistan. You saw what happened to us. We're still there 14 years later. Or what, 14 years later, 18 years later. Right? It's the longest war in American history. Stay out of these places. People in countries like Iraq, countries like Afghanistan, and other countries around the world do not want the United States invading them and telling them how to do their politics. And what happens is we become an occupier, and that leads to an insurgency, and it is one giant mess. So you want to stay out. The point is you get resistance. And by the way, the power of nationalism also applies to the Russians and the Chinese. You know that the United States is interested in foisting liberal democracy on Moscow and on Beijing. There's no question about that. You go to Moscow and you go to Beijing and you talk to the foreign policy elites about how they think about it. They think about it the same way we think about the Russians interfering in our domestic politics. Surprise, surprise. As my mother taught me when I was a little boy, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. No? So, if we don't like the Russians interfering in our politics, don't be surprised that they don't like us interfering in their politics. And the same thing goes with the Chinese. That's the power of nationalism. You want to remember this as time goes by. Going into other countries and doing social engineering, you're asking for big trouble.
Hypothetical question. Your house is about to be haunted. You get to choose between 3 different ghosts. Which one do you choose? Full explanation and caveats by the end. First off, yes, your house is about to become haunted. No, you don't get a choice. We're dropping the ghost off on Friday. The first ghost that you get to pick from is, well, there's no other way to say this, he's kind of pervy. Don't worry, he can't touch you. You probably won't even see him, even though you can see him. He will be visible to the naked eye. He's mostly going to hide, but he is totally going to, stare at you creepily, and you'll, be in the bathroom looking under the door, and you will see a pair of eyes looking at you. He won't touch you, he can't touch you, and he really won't or can't do anything, but you just know he's looking at you, and it's with lascivious intent. Yes, he will watch you then, also then, and especially then. But he won't even talk to you. He's far too shy and easily intimidated. Your second choice is a child ghost who is very helpful and will talk to you and be very nice and will try to help you. And no matter what you tell them, they will not stop trying to help you, and it will always be incredibly unhelpful. They will try to bring you your shoes and end up accidentally checking them out a window. They will try to cook you breakfast, which they will burn horribly. And everything in your house will constantly be getting knocked over because they are trying to helpfully bring you things. The third choice is a poltergeist butler. He is actually very helpful. He is very neat. He is very clean and will help you clean your house. The downside is he is downright depressing. He is dour. He always looks on the downside of things. He will tell you how horrible your life is and encourage you that you should just give up on everything like he did himself. So he's terrible advice. Don't ever listen to him. He is a horrible influence, but he will help you keep your house clean. Which of these 3 ghosts do you choose?
What's in the Bible that you don't believe?
I don't know anything in there I don't believe. Bible says God made everything in 6 literal days.
Right.
That's the only way it works. God made plants and animals 1 day apart. Well, animals need plants to live. Plants need animals to pollinate them. If they evolved first, if the plants evolved millions of years before the animals, how did they get pollinated? Which evolved first, the male or the female? I ask atheists that all the time. You got to have this trillions of times over with your ladybug and your grasshopper and your camel and everything. If the male evolved 10 years before the female, or if he evolved 50 miles away, you got a problem. Why would he evolve all the equipment to make sperm and deliver it if there's no female? Why would the female evolve all the equipment to receive the sperm and grow a baby? I mean, it's complicated. There's a lot of biology involved in both of those, okay? Do you think it happened by chance? They have to say yes because they don't want God telling them what to do.
Oh, look at this good vibes guy here. Well, He has this wonderful friend from the nature.
Spoon. Watch.
Wow. Yo, look at this. I am recording a bright spirit, a possible ball of lightning. It is hard to tell. It is circling my kitchen floor and it is singing. This thing is singing. And it is circling my house. It is circling my house. This thing is singing, circling my house.
Yeah. Eu tô com medo, velho. Fica perto não. Parece tua garra. Eu acho que ele tá comendo alguma coisa. Olha lá.
911 emergency, Herberger 19452. Do you need police, fire, or medical?
Okay, I don't know if this is an emergency case. Me and my dad and my brother, we're working on a truck.
Police, fire, or medical?
Well, I think I need police because
What is the address that you need police?
Okay, lady, I'm so sorry. I know I'm wasting your time, but
It's not a waste of time. I just need to know where we're going before anything else.
okay, police. Yes, police matter. This is police matter.
To what address? Okay, what's going on over there?
Okay, lady. Me, my dad, and my brother, we're working on a truck in our backyard, and we have a big lot outside, right? Correct?
Okay.
We were working, and we just see in a corner of our eye something fall down from the sky, and it was with lights, and when it hit down, it was like a big impact, and we felt it. We felt like an energy. And then we hear like a lot of footsteps near us, and then we have a big equipment, and we see, and there's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. they're shiny eyes and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. Talk to someone directly.
Okay, I'm getting a call started for you, okay? So,
Okay.
how long ago did this happen?
I'm looking at it right now, like when the impact, when I saw something fall down,
How long ago
like
was that?
10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, and we were just checking, and you could feel like a weird energy, and then you could feel something, but 100% there's like one or two on a big forklift we have, and they're very large ladies. They're like 9 foot, 10 foot tall.
Okay.
And this is not a joke. I know I don't want to waste you guys' time. I know it's probably more emergency, but this is scary.
Okay, do they appear under the influence of drugs or alcohol, or you don't know?
No, lady, no.
Okay.
I don't
do they
drink.
have-
I'm 18. I don't drink.
I understand. I'm talking about the people that are in your backyard.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Yes.
Okay, I'm talking about the things that are in your backyard. Do they appear under the influence of drugs or alcohol, or you don't know?
Lady, I don't know, lady. They don't look
Do they have any weapons?
No, lady. I don't think they have weapons, but they're very tough humans. Lady,
Okay,
this is.
I already have a call set up, okay? My questions aren't delaying any kind of help.
Okay.
So what do they look like?
Okay, they're like a neon color light. Like their eyes look like neon. Like you can see very bright from very far away.
Okay.
They're about 10, 11 foot tall, and they're like there's two of them, and they're like a greenish tan color.
Okay.
First, okay, we're working on a truck. We see something fall from the sky in the backyard.
Okay, so hang on. So it's green or tan colored eyes. Can you tell me anything else about them in case they take off?
They're tall. They're very large, and they're very like big, muscular. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Maybe they're only aliens. 100%. I know I'm not stupid.
Okay, are they wearing clothes? Can you tell me anything else?
No, they're naked. No, there's no clothes. You can just see them shining.
Okay.
They're naked, naked.
And your brother and your dad are still there?
They're right here next to me.
Okay. Can I speak to one of them?
Yes. Hello.
Hi, it's Metro Police on a recorded line. Do you still see them outside?
Well, I don't want to go all the way there because I have the heavy equipment on my bike.
Okay. And are you the father or the brother?
Yeah, I'm a father.
Okay.
So
how long
I went
ago
back
did
there.
you see them?
That's 20 minutes.
Okay.
18, 20 minutes around there. So
they're green,
working
correct?
on the truck. Yeah, they're like green, but very tall. It's about 11 foot tall. Well, I have a couple of trailers in the back. They're very tall. They were like 10 taller than trailers.
Okay.
I have heavy equipment, so
All right.
very large.
Are you able to lock all the doors inside?
Yes.
Okay. Are all the doors locked right now?
Well, we outside. The back doors, yeah, but
Okay.
we outside.
Are you able to go inside and lock the doors? I don't want you to put yourself in danger in case they have any
Okay.
weapons.
Oh, okay then. All right, let's go inside. Come on, Ivy. We saw like a big light. It was like big, a lot of color lights, and then a lot of color lights disappeared. Yeah.
Are you able to give me any other description other than that they're
Yes,
very
yes.
tall, muscular, green, tan-colored skin? Can you tell me anything else about them?
No. I could see them walk. They walk like I have a heavy equipment. They're like right there. I don't know. So
Okay.
we can see it's no close to them. No, they look like all like both heads.
Could you tell if they had any weapons or no?
No, I don't see nothing. No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Is
I seen it so
anybody...
fast. That was so fast. Actually, when I walked back there, I was walking back to my house, to my yard, to my house, and I couldn't. I could see the energy. I couldn't walk no more. So that was kind of weird. I don't know.
What is your first and last name?
Bobby Kenmore.
Spell it for me.
Kenmori. Oh, Kenmore. R-O. Hola, kids, get over here.
Okay. Can you spell it one more time?
Yeah.
Good web source. What do you think were the things that fell in this guy's backyards? Aye. Oh, look at this now. What's going on here? Yo, man. Now this is in other places. How has this just happened like this? Some things that happen are really strange. It's hard to believe that this just occurred naturally. You see? Look at this. It's on someone's... Oh, what's going on? It's like I was seeing this is on a plane. Some people in a plane can see what looks like. Is that the bridge down there or what's going on? Sometimes I look at these things and I see my own things. Like there, for some minute I had thought it's the windscreen of a car. I was wondering, what's up? That line there, what looks like a bridge from a plane. I thought were wipers. Don't know, my friends. But anyway, I hope you all understand the videos. Leave your comments or perspectives of what you see. You see, you might be seeing things that are not the way you see them. And all these videos you see here are for entertainment purposes. Now let's read from the book of wisdom as we call this show a wrap. Now, listen, you who say, today or tomorrow, we will go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry on business and make money. Why? You do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast and brag. All such boasting is evil. That is from James, my friend. James 4:13 going down. Interesting. This day today we had been given to spread love together. Let's give thanks to the one that had given us this opportunity. Thank you, Father, for this far. Thank you for your love and kindness. Thank you for the great things that you will do to this viewer's life, Father. All glory belong unto you. As we wrap this show, Father, may you be with our lives. Lead us in your paths, Father, and be merciful to us. In your holy name, Jesus Christ, we do pray, trusting and believing. Amen. Till next time, child of God, peace and love be with you. I've been Y311H. Goodbye.